Hey yo, so I got a nice little comment with a video idea and I decided to give it a little spin. Alright, so I know you've already seen the title and I know you're already judging me, but today we're venturing back down the Wattpad fan fiction lifestyle, which I thought I left behind in 2014, 15, maybe 16, maybe it ventured into 17, 18, 19, and 2022, and maybe 2021 and 2024 and 2023. But there was a time where it was really prominent in my lifestyle. I just want to let you know that. In like, I think middle school, a little bit in elementary, and a whole bunch in middle school now. A whole bunch in middle school. Like, I couldn't stop. It was fan fiction on top of fan fiction on top of fan fiction on top of fan fiction. Sometimes it wasn't even fan fiction, to be honest. The writing was just so good, but then the writer's mom wanted to develop cancer and die, and then the story has left ongoing. Wobbly wiggly, wobbly wiggly, wobbly wiggly. Ooh. I have made a list. Why are you looking at me like that? I've made a list of people that we will be having YN experiences with today. That sounded so in character actually coming out of my mouth. And you know, this list is from my personal collection, okay? No, my God, no, please, why? I have a selection and we're about to review it. So let's go ahead and get into the video. For my first person on the list, it's gonna be Dumbledore. Y'all listen, y'all don't understand. Like, he's really the leader, the beard, the outfit. Like, y'all gotta peep the drip. Y'all, I have not been on this site in so long. Memories. So right now we're going to do Dumbledore X YN. I should have planned this out and had this ready, but I didn't think about that. Okay, this story is called Dumble Daddy. Wait, I just gotta... Y'all don't have to agree with me, but I'm gonna start reading it. I'm so weird. Actually, I'm not weird. I think a lot of you do this and y'all just don't want to admit it, so then y'all paint me out to be weird, but I'm not really weird for real. I am on the train to Hogwarts. I'm sharing a compartment with Seamus Finnegan, my boyfriend, and his friend. We were sitting at the Gryffindor table. I saw Dumbledore staring at my huge... Oh! From my experience, you know, I haven't read many of these. I think this is where we're switching like places and setting. You know, any sane person would know that. You know, you don't have to read them to know that. I was sitting on the sofa next to the fireplace. I decided to go to the library, but in the hallways, I saw Seamus kissing Dean Thomas. He had his hands in the Dean's pants. Not the Dean. Y'all know, honestly, I'm thinking about going to college and sleeping with the dean. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Please don't clip this. I'm just playing. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. I looked at them and started to get wet. Oh, I felt the wetness going down my thighs. You didn't even spell thighs right. It's a 13-year-old who wrote this. I just know it. Like, I just know it. They had an idea and they put, well, finger to keyboard technically, and just started going crazy. Then I ran off, but soon fell to the ground. I felt the stiff mass on top of me. This is getting juicy, not gonna lie. It was Dumbledore. It better be your wand that I'm feeling, I said, hoping it wasn't his wand. Why is YN low-key feeling for it? Like, why are we low-key feeling for it? Like, this is an original experience. Nobody can have Dumble Daddy like we can.
What?
You better have peed your pants earlier, he said quickly. Wait, why is he sassy?
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
We both blushed and slowly started to stand up. Dumbledore's POV. I quickly rushed to my office, locked the door, and started. Oh. Okay. I used to jerk off to McGonagall. I don't know who that is, baby. I have watched Harry Potter, but I don't remember all that, baby. Let me look up McGonagall. McGonagall, Harry Potter. But YN was just so much better. After I finished, I rushed to the Great Hall. I saw Dumbledore walk into the Great Hall. He had some white gooey stuff on his ear, looked kind of pearly. I wish that stuff was me. Wait, why is this kind of freaked out? Looks like other people saw it too. McGonagall said something to him and he quickly wiped it off. Girl, why are you looking? Is it that noticeable? Let me lick it off.
Yeah, I got you.
Can y'all stop? Like, YN POV. I woke up from a pleasant dream. I'm not saying that. I refuse to say that. I hate that. I hate that phrase. I hate that saying because, like, you're not my father. You are not one of the two people that are responsible for creating me. I don't have daddy issues. You will never hear me calling man that, except for my actual father. And for the ones of you that do, I'm not trashing you. It's just not my cup of tea. Hey, sweetie pie, you know that wasn't my wand earlier, said Dumbledore. Well, that wasn't my piss either, I said seductively. How do you say that? Never mind. But like low-key, the bicker? The bicker? The bickering? Wait, why is this kind of eating? Hold on, let's keep going. He ran to me and placed his hard, chappy lips on mine. He then moved to my neck. So you moaning from sandpaper, brushing your neck? He unbuckled his dress and placed his giga-large, wrinkly badonk. This is sick. This is real life sick. Oh, daddy. Ew, I cringed. I just cringed. That was the dream. It was one of the best dreams yet. At the Great Hall, I guess we're doing a scene skip again. Dumbledore isn't here. I thought to myself. I look over to my right, then to my left, and realize that Seamus isn't here either. And then I heard screaming and cursing. What the how could you? Then I realized that was Dumbledore's voice. Oh no. Is there drama? I like drama. YN POV. I ran to the entrance hall as fast as I could, only to see Seamus lying on the floor covered in blood and Dumbledore throwing punches at him. I ran to him and said, Daddy chill. I love that video so much. He looked up and let go of Seamus. We walked to his office and to his bathroom. I'll help you with these bruises. Thanks, he said quietly. Why did you attack Seamus? I asked curiously, because I heard that he kissed Dean when you were together. Oh, it said, and then I started to pat his skin with a wet rag. His skin was wrinkly and stretched out. I slowly started to get wetter and wetter. Okay. When I got to his V-line, I felt him getting harder as well. Okay, V-line, wait, why is he built? That's good for 500 years old, not gonna lie. I slowly looked up and said, is that your wand in your pants? And are you pissing yourself again? He said, grinning. Then he took off our clothes and slowly moved down to my and licked me out. Then he put his giant, bigger than Hagrid. Wait. Is YN a hoe? And licked me out. Then he put his giant cucumber in me. We were a moaning mess. Okay. Dumbledore's POV. I went to the girls' bathroom only to find YN in there lying on the ground and she looked kind of dead. I rushed her to the hospital wing and Madame Pomfrey said that she was dead. I started how the fuck they gonna kill us all? This is taking, wait. This is taking so many twists and turns and so much has happened in the span of, how long have I been recording? 20 minutes. It's probably been 15 since I've been reading this story. Whoever this author is, baby, I hope you get the mental help that you need. Can I bury her myself? She doesn't have any family, I asked. Yes, of course. So I took her to my office and I put her on my chair. Then I realized something. I could bonka wonka her one last time and no one would notice. So I did. It was kind of weird, but still good. Let me finish this before I decide to say what I'm going to say. I stood in the astronomy tower with her in my hands. I jumped off and tried to kill myself like Romeo and Juliet. Okay. Then it says the end, the sequel is out. Baby, I don't think we need a sequel. I don't think we need a sequel. What's going on? If I had to rate that one out of 10, it's gonna be a 5. It had some twists and turns, and you know the ending was actually like really good because I really didn't expect that ending. You know, it really shocked me. It really shocked me in a way that nothing has ever shocked me before. You know, I've never read anything like this. Okay, for my next one, it's gonna be Mingy, as y'all all know. Let me find me a good little story now. Wait, y'all, this one is Mingy X YN Mafia. Wait, I kind of like this. I kind of like this trope. Kim YN, a 21-year-old girl, also the daughter of the president of Korea, has gotten herself into something she doesn't know how to get out of. On the other hand, Mingy is the boss of the most dangerous mafia in the world. Will they get along well? Let's start reading. This is my shit. This is combining like two of my like best things right now. Mafia Daddy and Mingy. Chapter 1.
I said no. You can kill all that right now. Like at this moment, stop.
All right, y'all, I found another. Y'all know I like my little one shots. Mingy, hurry up. I yelled at him, running into the house and water dripping on the floor. Wait for me, he yells, running into the house, sliding in on the water that I left on the floor. Ha ha ha. When I read that, that's how I read that. I read it just like that. Ha ha ha. I laughed at him, seeing him glare. I ran into the room and hid in our walk-in closet. Trying to keep myself from laughing anymore, I can hear his footsteps. Putting my hands over my mouth, trying to stop myself from getting caught. Girl, what he gonna do? What he gonna do? The closet door was thrown open and in walked Mingy. Biggie, he yells. Cheese, I reply, mentally cursing myself. I don't know what that means. Is he calling me big, bitch? Like... My feet were grabbed and I was dragged out of the closet and thrown on the bed, laughing uncontrollably hard at him being angry. Shut up, YN, he growled out. Or what, Mingy? I teased. Wait, the tension? I felt lips pressed on mine, immediately kissing back. I grabbed Mingy's arm. I felt Mingy's tongue swipe at my lip. Turning him down, he grabbed my boob, making me gasp. Soon enough, I submitted to Mingy and he explored my mouth, pulling away from the kiss. You're so beautiful, baby, he says, panting slightly. Why are you panting? We ain't even done nothing yet, for real. Like, it was really one kiss. It was really one kiss. Like, it wasn't a whole makeout session or nothing. Ain't nothing happened to the point where you should be panting. And why is he panting? Is he a dog? There's so many things that, you know what? I'm not gonna get into detail. You're so handsome, I returned. Sis, we been new, he responded, smirk.
Oh, what you said? Queen.
Right before I could slap him upside the head, he started kissing my neck, letting out soft moans, gripping his arms. He pulls away from my neck and ripped off my bikini. Still not used to him seeing my body, I tried to cover myself, cheeks bright red. Mingy moved my hands away from my body. Don't cover yourself, babe, you're beautiful, he said, making you blush a deeper shade of red. He started kissing down my stomach, running his hands up and down my body. Once he got down to my he looked at me and started eating me out. Oh, that's the best munch right there. The biggest munch. We applaud his service. Mingy? Y'all know I gotta act out the sound. This is sick. What am I doing? I moaned out, gripping his hair. Not expecting it, I arched my back as he started fingering me. Girl, it ain't that good though. Letting out a moan, I cupped on his fingers. I watched him lick off his face, trying to catch my breath. He turned me and put me on my hands and knees. Oh, we're not done, YN, he said in my ear. That would give me such an ick. Like, not gonna lie, I would tell her to get away from me. Slightly shiver at how he said that, I felt his tip at my entrance. Trying to push back on him, his grip on my hips tightened. A harsh blow was delivered to my ass, making me almost land my face on the pillow. So one hard blow is gonna do it for you. One hard blow, you just gonna land face like Baby girl, baby girl. I'm gonna act like I didn't see that. Baby girl, be patient, he growled out. Why is he growling? He's not a dog. He's panting? He's growling? Is this bestiality? This ain't the Mingy I know, girl. This ain't the Mingy I know. This is not the Mingy I know now. This ain't it. What did he do?
Baby girl, be patient.
Like, what? Let's be for real here. Feeling him rub his tip against my fold. I like the use of folds. Making me whine out. Whine out? She whining out. She whining out, y'all. She whining out. Finally, after teasing me for a while, I felt his length fill me up. Ah, Mingy, I moaned out. Girl, it ain't that good, please. Mingy thrust at a constant speed, keeping moans and profanities falling out of my mouth. Out of your mouths? You only got one. Grammar. Yes, I am the grammar police. Daddy, please, I moaned out. I heard Mingy growl. Why does he keep growling? Please what, baby? He asked. Please don't piss me off. I mentally cursed him. He knows that he knows what I want. Daddy, please. Oh, I said softly. She said it softly, y'all. She said, Daddy, please fuck me. With that said, Mingy started pounding into me at an inhuman speed, making moans fall out rapidly. Mingy, I moaned out, arms giving up, falling into the pillow. Hold on. It's going rapid, y'all. It's going rapid. It's going like on the pillow now. Then Mingy thrust into a place, making me scream out. Right now, I'm not saying that. It'll be a cold day in hell before I say that, because it's not that good. Mingy angled himself and continued thrusting at the same spot, feeling my stomach tighten up. I threw my head back. Something else. Mingy let out a low moan and gripped my hips at the same time. Comfort. Why is he stuttering? Come for daddy, baby girl, he growled out. With that said, I unraveled on his and all my strength left my body as he released as well. I felt Mingy pull out and pull me on top of his chest. Now, baby, are you going to make fun of me and test me again? He asked, panting like a dog. No, Mingy, but maybe just to get you like this, then yes, I said. So, I don't know what the fuck I just read. I'm ready to stop the video immediately already. Out of 10, it would definitely be a 4. This story really scared me, not gonna lie. Why were we reading this? We, yes, we. I see you looking at me through the screen weird. Why were we reading this stuff at the age of 13, 14, even 12? But baby, a time was had. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed whatever the hell this video was. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok because I'm doing something that I'm not supposed to be doing on there. But anyways, I'll see you when I see you guys, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, peace.